Yo, yes now, bless now, don't forget the rest now. Let me expand myself. I'm tired, alright. I just woke up. I say this on a lot of videos. Bruh, the grind don't stop. The party don't stop either. We got Creed. I've never ever listened to Creed. I heard in a video this band was like one of the biggest things going at one point during their heyday. So, what more can I say? The only thing I know about Creed is that quite comical album cover they did at one point. That CGI one. If you know which one I mean, you know which one I mean. Disregarding all of that, we're going to jump straight in. This first one's called Torn. Only 10 tracks on this playlist. This is supposedly their debut LP. It is via the Creed actual YouTube page. So if you got any qualms with the playlist being wrong, let me know, but I doubt it will be. Well, I should hope it's not. And here we go. This is the radio edit, but I don't know why a radio edit's going to be 5 minutes 23 anyway, because that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go. This one's called Torn. We're listening to the whole record, My Own Prison. Patreon, link down in the description. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to expect. Hold on. You know what? I've just been jamming out. I ain't even got you connected. One moment, people. Ugh. Here we are. Hope I didn't lose you then. We're jamming. Sounds a bit like Alice in Chains. Come on. Hearing a little bit of Alice in Chains, hearing a little bit of Pearl Jam as well. I mean, already we can tell these guys can write a song. The structure has been spot on. It's been perfect. We've resolved back into the low frequency for the verse section. We're going to build back up to the chorus. And given that most songs on this record is like over 4 minutes long, and there's 10 tunes on here, I do assume that we're going to be sitting around this tempo for the entirety, right? Maybe, maybe not. And we're going to have big booming rock epics, big stadium rock numbers. I came into this initially thinking it was going to be quite nu metal, but we're verging on a little bit of a grungy rock feel so far. When was this put out? In the early 2000s? The original Torn is 6 minutes 24. This might sound a bit random, but it relates to me and what I've come across in the past. The drummer, his tone of drums, just as much as the style of his performance, comes across like quite new age proggy. He isn't Gavin Harrison of Porcupine Tree, but the sound of the drums sound a little bit like what I've heard from the Porcupine Tree records. When he was tapping away on that bell, then it reminded me of them times. Maybe it's the production as a whole that sort of reminds me of that, although the music is, quite disconnected from that. Heavy.
For my intentions poor. Yes, I'm the only one who would carry on this far. The peace is dead in my soul. I have blamed the reasons for my intentions.
Powerhouse of a tune, this one, innit? I like the pre-chorus as much as I do the actual chorus. The build is really nice, the melody.
Yes, I'm the only one who would carry on this far.
Sounds a bit like Bullet for My Valentine, this section. I've just seen in the hashtags from Creed themselves, hashtag alternative rock, hashtag post grunge, so alt rock I suppose is its classification. I'm gonna get a coffee, people, during this, don't you worry. I don't think it'll do all, but post grunge is something I'm completely unfamiliar with. Is post grunge just like a grunge sounding act past sort of, the mid-90s? What's going on there? We've got Ode coming up next, alright, the official audio by Creed.
The new season.
I'm gonna get a cup of people, I'll see you in a moment. Yes, now, bless now, don't forget to rest now, people. I'm back with a cup of coffee, I'm chilling, kicking back, being boo. We got Ode coming up, this is track number 2. We're listening to My Own Prison. We started off with Torn, which was a great number. Let's keep it moving, come on now. I don't like it in the comments where people call particular tracks underrated and stuff, because it predisposes me to thinking that it's going to be bad. You know what I mean? There's a reason why people don't like it much. That's why I think it's more of a, acquired taste as opposed to it just generally appeals to people. Come on. That snare sounds nice. They're quite simple instrumentally compared to what riffing can be like. But they're very heavy. They're very heavy. They don't have to rely on just chug, 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 or anything alike. They're just a heavy band in ways which metalheads might disagree, but there's a crushing sound to the just overt distorted. As someone mentioned in a comment, drop D guitars. And there's a groove to this. It's actually really hard. So far, I've recognised that not only are they good with the melodies when we're escalating up, we're building tension. We've had that in Torn and this, but the guitarist, boom, boom, likes playing these just big open power chords, and then every once in a while, he'll throw in this like single line picked section, which will reoccur throughout the track, and it'll be very catchy. Come on. So far, it's very, very early days. It might be a little bit blasphemous, but so far, I'm enjoying the sound of this band in comparison to Pearl Jam. These lot are a little bit heavier. A little bit heavier, not heavier. Heavier, let's get together. That's a tune I put out back in the day. Nah, it's a bit heavier,
One step on your own and you
That drummer going out.
over me. One hit in the clouds, you won't let go, you're too proud. One light to the blind, you won't all over me. One touch on the hand, we believe. We
That was a great tune. Great riffs. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a chorus section. It felt more like a pre-chorus, which was just building up to the turnaround. And then we got back into the verse. But I really like that bit. That was really good. Yeah, that was a good tune. Arguably better than Tom. I'm looking forward to what's coming up. We got a music video next. My Own Prison, the title track. All right. 47 million views. Wow. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to Creed's My Own Prison, the full record. This has been really enjoyable so far, so I'm looking forward to getting into track number 3, the title track, My Own Prison. Without further ado, people, in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Call me maybe. It'll be cool to see these dudes as well, what they look like. Here we go.
Quarters in session, a verdict is in. No appeal on the docket today, just my own sin. The walls cold and pale, the cage made of steel. Screams fill the room, Lord, I drop and kneel. So I held my head up high, I didn't hate that burns inside. Don't have fuels their selfish pride. All held captive out from the sun that shines on only some.
I'll give it 4 seconds at most till the distortion comes in. Boom! 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Yeah, this might be a... I can't believe this is a fully clean track. The dynamic of it so far seems quite reserved, like you're waiting. It's establishing a tension and a build-up to like a big booming distorted chorus bit. Look like Donald Trump then.
Hear a thunder in the distance, see a vision of a cross. I feel the pain that was given on a sad day of loss. A lion roars in the darkness, only he holds the key. A light to free me from my burden and grant me life eternally.
Here we are.
Should have been there on a Sunday morning, banging my head. No time for mourning, ain't got no time. Should have been there on a Sunday morning, banging my head. No time for mourning, ain't got no time. So I held my head up high, I hate that burns inside. Those only fuels their selfish pride. All held captive out from the sun that shines on only some. We don't make our own one. I cry out to God, seeking only His decision. Gabriel standing confirms I create my own prison. I cry out to God, seeking only His decision. Gabriel standing confirms I create my own prison. So I held my head up high, I hate that burns inside. Those only fuels their selfish pride. All held captive out from the sun that shines on only some. We all make our own one. I created, I created, I created, I created my own prison.
Great vocal build up here. We got like 3 vocals going off at one time, right?
Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head. No time for mourning, ain't got no time.
Creed, My Own Prison. You know what? Although it was the music video, I didn't think it was as good as Old and Torn. But that's my personal taste. That's my personal taste. That's my personal taste. Because obviously the lyrical content will relate to some other people more so. So take that as it is. But it still was good. It's powerful music. I think the tempo they do it is just low and slow for the most part. And it just really works for the band. Just really gives it this epic feel. We've got Pity for a Dime coming up next. That track number 4, alright. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Creed's debut LP entitled My Own Prison. This one's entitled Pity for a Dime, okay? Shout out to all the Creed heads out there. Shout out to all the Creed heads. Mark Tremonti had a monster to eventually be unleashed and become one of the greatest hard rock guitarists ever. Brilliant solo, right? Mark Tremonti, you've got big shoes to fill here. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. You're watching King of the Pit TV.
In artificial season, covered by summer rain, losing all my reason.
Come on.
'Cause there's nothing left to blame. Shadows paint the sidewalk, a living picture in a frame. See the sea of peace.
Dave says one of the best solos I've ever heard. I rank it up there with the best solos from some Iron Maiden songs. Jeez. I'm looking forward.
All their faces look the same. So I sat down for a while, forcing a smile in a state of self-denial. Yes, it was wild. Sell my pity for a dime. Yeah, just one dime. Sell my pity for a dime. Yeah, just one dime. Talk can be the easy way. Signs, I'm losing my faith, losing my faith. Plain talk can be the easy way. Signs, I'm losing my faith, losing my faith. So I sat down for a while. Yeah, for a fell smile. In a state of self-denial. Yeah, is it wild? Sell my pity for a dime. Yeah, just one dime. Sell my pity for a dime. Yeah, just one dime.
Come on.
Selling my pity for a dime, and another man take my soul.
Better than Iron Maiden solos? No, 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 no. The production doesn't do it much for favour in my world, because I felt like there was a lot going on in the background. It didn't allow the guitar solo to breathe. It was all very drenched in reverb, and I'm not hating, but you know, I felt it could have popped a bit better. And as far as guitar solos are concerned, you know, Iron Maiden can put a good solo together. That's for sure. That's for sure. Shout out to my man Mike Tremonti though. I've always seen his name, never known where he's from. I like the snare drum. I think the snare sounds hard as hell. Yeah, that was Pity for a Dime. That was a good number. That was a good number. I mean, we're really setting a brilliant standard. I don't think Creed is going to stray from this quality we've established in these first 4 tunes. In America is coming up next, track number 5. All right, hold on tight. Hold on tight. Yes, now bless now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Creed's My Own Prison. We're blasting through the record. It's a very nice, easy listen. I'm not going to lie to you. This one's in America. Living in America. Little bit Radiohead to me, that. Don't you think? 25 years. Come on. Oh.
Only in America we're slaves to be free.
We're not messing about, come on.
Only in America we kill the unborn to make ends meet. Only in America sexuality is democracy.
I don't get it. Come on.
Only in America we step our guard and go we trust.
Here we are.
What is right or wrong? I don't know who to believe in. My soul sings a different song in America. What is right or wrong? I don't know who
You know what makes a good song? When you can strip it down to just the vocal and the acoustic guitar and it still sound good. And I reckon Creed have got that magic in the songwriting.
to believe in. My soul sings
Did Creed ever do like an acoustic set?
a different song in America. In America. In America. Church bells ringing, pass the plate around. The choir is singing as the leader falls to the ground. Please, Mr. Prophet Man, tell me which way to go. I gave my last dollar, can I still come to your show? What is right or wrong? I don't know who to believe in. My soul sings a different song in America. What is right or wrong? I don't know who to believe in. My soul sings a different song in America.
You know what? I do like the snare, but it's a bit bold at times, innit? It's a bit punchy, a bit piercy in the record. in the actual soundscape of things, and something like that where we're probably wanting a little more of a groove and so forth. We're just sort of powering that snare through the mix there, and I don't know if I like it at this point. Come on. Here we are. Be a good song for a little guitar solo to come out of the woodworks here. Here we are. Yeah, I do find the parallel with Porcupine Tree when they went a bit metal. In the instrumental. The drum is absolutely brilliant because right now we got the chorus, the guitar's just playing power chords for the most part. Great sound of it, great production, frontman doing his thing, but the drummer is really adding the embellishment to it all. Moving out. That was good. Good little number, that one. Illusion coming up next. Track number 6. Hold on to your socks, people. Come on. Yes, now, bless now. Do not forget the rest now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to My Own Prison from start to finish. This one is entitled Illusion. Let's go. Heavy. You will eat the bugs and you will live in the pod. Come on.
Sun rises to another day. My constitution keeps changing till it slips away. So I lie awake and stare.
Da-da.
My mind thinking, just wondering, does anybody care? Should I stay or go? Should I sleep or stay awake? Am I really happy or is it all?
You know, I was going to say it initially, but I'm going to hold back because I don't think it is the case, right? It doesn't tend to be the case because melodically and harmonically speaking, it just doesn't really exist within that realm for the most part. But I'll tell you what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that the drummer makes the band. Because the drummer sounds brilliant. The drummer is tight as hell. The drummer grooves. But then I think, you know what? The riffs are nice. The vocal line is brilliant. And so I can't really put it purely on the drummer, but for me in this band, that drummer might stand out the most. Out of all of the members of the band, I think the drummer's just superb. Gets the head bopping.
Sitting in my room now,
Come on.
having thoughts, just hoping one day I'll get out. I hear a voice call my name.
Are Creed a Christian band?
Breaking trance so silent, so I can stay the same.
Come on.
Should I stay or go? Should I sleep or stay awake? Am I really happy or is it all just an illusion?
Here we go.
Wait now, many things are left unsaid. This life remains the same, but I change. I try to fool myself and believe them. Things are gonna get better, but life goes on. Should I stay or go? Should I sleep or stay awake? Am I really happy or is it all just an illusion? Just an illusion. 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 Just an illusion.
What can I say? Drummer were jamming on that one. I don't think it was the best song we've heard so far on the record, but it was a great tune. It didn't lower the standard whatsoever. Drummer were jamming out. There was a great groove to it. It was heavy. We've got Unforgiven coming up next, a relatively short one. I'm looking forward to this one. Lowest view count though, so I don't know whether it's a fan favourite or not, you know. So we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Unforgiven. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. We're listening to My Own Prison. This one's entitled Unforgiven. Let's go. Come on. This is a higher tempo than what we've had so far.
Think
Wow, Creed, 6-time platinum debut album. That's incredible. 6-time platinum. Whoa. Creed is a multi-platinum Grammy Award-winning American rock band from Tallahassee, Florida. In 1997, members Scott Stapp, Mike Tremonti, Brian Marshall, and Scott Phillips recorded their debut album, My Own Prison, beginning an epic string of albums, earning Creed multiple spots on various Billboard charts. A Grammy for Best Rock Song, 2001's With Arms Wide Open, and the rare RIAA Diamond certification for selling 11 million albums of Human Clay. In 2004, the band went on an official hiatus, with Stapp venturing into solo work, while the remaining members formed Alter Bridge. Right, should I check out Alter Bridge? They reunited in 2009 for a tour in support of their fourth album, Full Circle. Across their releases, Creed have sold 28 million albums in the US, 53 million worldwide. They're credited as being the 9th best-selling artist of the 90s. Wow, that's incredible, isn't it? The bands we come across here, just the standard is through the roof. I just decided to put Creed on because it's a band I've checked out before, but it's absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. Come on. 1, 2.
No more raping innocence. No more raping innocence.
Come on.
No more raping innocence. No more raping innocence. Step inside the light and see the fear of God burn inside of me.
Metal.
The blood was put to flame, to kill, to burn, to mold its purity. Think I'm unforgiven to this world. Think I'm unforgiven to this world. Think I'm unforgiven.
Here we turned the energy up a little bit for that one, eh? We ramped it up a little for that one. That was Unforgiven. We learnt a couple of little factoids during that as well. 6-time platinum. That is wild. I mean, how you getting platinum records nowadays in the streaming era, man? I mean, this is crazy. We got Sister coming up, which is track number 8, alright? Yes. King of the Pit TV, My Own Prison. You know what we're doing. We're listening to the record. This one's entitled Sister, track number 8. Come on. Surprisingly major.
Caught up in the middle, had no choice, birthright forgotten, so silent, no voice.
We got a hater here. Repetitive, nonsensical lyrics. Same repetitive melody throughout. This song is crap. That's wild, that.
Little sister, now realize, little sister, overload, little girl, now realize, little sister, overload, little girl, bottle open, empty, hold back. And lost, you're forgotten, get back, bottle open, empty, hold back.
Great belting chorus.
And lost, you're forgotten, get back, yeah.
Come on.
Expectations of another, laws given to the younger, broken father, broken brother, emptiness feeds the hunger.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Little sister, now realize, little sister, overload, little girl, now realize, little sister, overload, little girl, bottle open, empty, hold back.
There's a ton of reverb on this record.
Lost, you're forgotten, get back.
Yeah.
Bottle open, empty, hold back. And lost, you're forgotten, get back, yeah. Now realize, little sister, overload, little girl, no direction, little sister, overload, little girl, change.
It's been a nice change of key, you know what I mean? To hear them in a major key as opposed to just like straightforward driving minor riffing. Or atonal. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That was a nice change and it was a nice position for it, so it was a little bit abnormal considering the general soundscape and the keys of the songs we've been hearing prior to that. So track number 8 prior to the last two tunes was a nice place to bang this major, more upbeat sounding track. That was an alright tune, that was the least viewed one on the record so far at 32,000 views, so obviously it's not a fan favourite. We got a music video coming up next, which stands at 28 million views. What's This Life For is what it is entitled. We're listening to track number 9 of 10. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Yes, now, bless now. An enjoyable listen. We're listening to Creed. This one is entitled What's This Life For? It comes with a music video. Watching, if not listening, to My Own Prison. This is track number 9 of 10, so we're coming to the end of the record. This one's quite a short one at 3 minutes 31. Let's drop straight in. 28 million views on this. I get to see the dudes in action here. Come on, very 90s.
Hooray for a child that makes it through, if there's any way, because the answer lies in you. They're laid to rest before they've known just what to do. Their souls are lost because they could never find what's this life for. What's this life for? What's this life for? What's this life for? I see your soul, it's kind of gray. You see my heart, you look away. You see my wrist, I know your pain, I know your purpose.
Yeah, this caught me off guard. This is deep. My daughter was born in 95 and I played Creed a lot when she was young. She knew the words to all of their songs. In 2014 she was murdered. And listening to them gave me so much comfort and great memories. This band is awesome. Let the haters hate. I love their music and message. I personally feel the music industry didn't want music like this anymore. The kind of music that can save someone from the darkest place within. But boss, you put the radio on now, it's about the wrong things. It's about the wrong things. It's definitely about the wrong things. It's about dumbing people down. I worked, I was passing through jobs, yeah? And in between, I did like some horrible, mundane warehousing job. And there's no wrong with warehouse jobs, but the culture in this place was just horrible. And they would just have, it was Heart Radio, which I assume is just an English radio, Heart Radio. And they just had the pop playlist on every single day, just had Heart Radio on it, and it was just the same cycle of songs. And honestly, there wasn't a message worth listening on any of them songs. And I don't mind pop within reason, because I don't mind like good songwriting, and they definitely can write a good song, melodically speaking, and so on and so forth for the most part. I mean, they're not gonna force feed you, bad sounding stuff. So it's bubblegum pop. It's nice and tasty and fruity and easy. But I was there within days in. I'm listening to this same playlist over and over, and I'm thinking they're trying to dumb me down. They're trying to dumb me down. Like, there is nothing here. There is no message here, and this is what's been force fed. And that's disregarding the culture to feed other communities when we're speaking on what gets pushed in rap and so on and so forth. And I do like that music, but the powers that be use the language to influence in a way it's hard to comprehend. And I'll leave that one. I think it's all very intentional, but this isn't a conspiracy channel. But yeah, if this band has got something to say and they were pushing it in the 90s, in the 2000s, in the 2010s, in the 2020s, they definitely don't want to be pushing that nowadays. They don't want to empower people because powerful people uprise. Powerful people can fight back. You know what I mean? The powers that be don't want that. Your boss at work doesn't want that. You know what I mean? Apply that to the larger picture. Yeah, this means a lot to a lot of people. This song, and it's deep. I don't want to continue reading the comments because there's a lot of loss. There's a lot of...
on your plane. Don't say a last prayer because you could never find what's this life for? What's this life for? What's this life for? What's this life for?
Guy's got a cool outfit on, to be fair.
Well, they ain't here anymore.
Ooh.
Don't have to settle the score. 'Cause we all live under the rain. I said you know I'm a one king. But they ain't here anymore. Don't have to settle no damn score. 'Cause we all live under the rain. I said you know I'm a one king. But they ain't here anymore. Don't have to settle no damn score. 'Cause we all live under the rain.
Powerful build up throughout that. Great number. That's all I got to say. I think I waffled enough during that one, people. We've got one coming up. Radio edit. 4 minutes 36, so it's a little bit briefer than the one that might be on the original, but we're going to finish it off. Creed has put it on the playlist, so it is what it is. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're finishing this record off. This one is entitled One. It's the last song from My Own Prison. Let's go. It is the radio edit, people. I didn't make the playlist. Creed did.
A thermometer may be just if I take from one, give to another. The goal is to be unified. Take my hand, be my brother. The payments silence the masses, sanctified.
try to change my mind, no.
One thing about Creed is that they haven't invested a ton into, you know, the imagery, into the artwork, and so on and so forth. The music videos were okay, but they weren't like gimmicky. The band doesn't seem to have a gimmick at this point, and it's all down to the quality of the music. Of course, you have the marketing machine behind that, but it's good that it's based upon the music and not necessarily much else. Come on. Pick it down well. Pick it down well. Pick it down well.
I feel angry, I feel helpless. Wanna change the world, yeah. I feel violent, I feel alone. Don't try to change my mind, no. I feel angry, I feel helpless. Wanna change the world, yeah. I feel violent, I feel alone. Don't try to change my mind.
I mean, it was powerful as ever. It was powerful as ever. It didn't contain content that would catch my attention. You know, I was sort of straying off. When we get to the end of the album, it gets harder and harder to keep me focused because I got short attention span, people. I mean, it's good, it's powerful. They don't lose steam with this one. I'm going to do a video now in regards to my overall view, and I'll give this record a rating. So I'll see you on the flip side with that.